I'm Davy. I'm awesome. And welcome to Davy's Awesome Stories, where I tell funny stories from my past or go on a rant in an effort to make you laugh. So, as I've talked about in many videos, I work in retail, and I've worked in retail for a long time. I've worked retail for 20 out of the 25 years that I've been in the workforce. And here's the thing, you find out very quickly working in retail or restaurants or any form of customer service, people are, well... So I've got a lot of stories, seen a lot of things. Funny things, crazy things, tragic things. Some things that cannot be explained. The blackness of people's souls. Things that haunt you in your dreams. Things that make you look into the face of God and ask Him, why did you bother to create man? And things that are just plain out weird. What's funny to me now is my wife, she doesn't have that much experience in retail. She just recently got a new job where she's working in retail. Before that, we worked together for a couple of months. Before that, she had her first job for a couple of months. And in between there, she had a job where she was a caregiver. So every day, she only worked with one client. She's starting to understand the stuff I've been talking about for years. Because there was a time she just didn't get it. Like a few years ago, she was really into a couple of these websites that you could go on and just see pictures and videos of all the crazy things that people saw at retail places that they would post on these websites, and everybody would comment and laugh and OMG, I can't believe this. And you could tell that everybody who was saying they can't believe this either has not worked in retail or just hasn't worked in retail very long. Because every time my wife would show me something, every single time she'd come up to me and be like, oh my god, this is so crazy, you gotta see this. To her surprise, never once did I react the way she thought I was going to, like, oh my god, that is crazy, I can't believe it! No, the reaction was always the same, which was, yeah, I know, I've seen that, every single time. Without fail. She would come up to me and be like, you've seen this? An obese woman with her thong sticking out of her Daisy Dukes? Yes, honey, I've seen that. Many times. How many times? You know, I'd rather not think about that. To count that, I'd have to recall them, and I just don't want to. What's crazier than that, though, honey, is not only have I seen obese women with their thongs hanging out of their Daisy Dukes, I've seen obese men with their thongs hanging out of their Daisy Dukes. Or when she showed me this video. Can you believe that? This guy proposed to his girlfriend at, I don't want to say the name of the place, but let's just say, based on the title of their store, their parking lots must be really big. But yes, she thought that this was crazy. That this white trash couple, in a store that is basically a flea market without all the sophistication, proposed. To which I had to tell her, yes, honey, I can believe it, because I've seen it. Not just where I work now, I've seen it at other places I worked, including the place you and I used to work. I saw it once at the gas station I worked at. Why would someone propose there? I don't know. I mean, the only way I could kind of imagine why they would is maybe that's where they met, so it holds special meaning to them. Then again, I didn't propose to you where we met, because that would have just been trashy. But then again, I don't believe that's what's significant about it, because truth is, everybody who's proposed in a place like that, it's always been the kind of people you would expect to do that. Never high-class, sophisticated people proposing at their special spot. Always just some, like, white trash couple that you could tell was just kind of like, well, you're the best I can do, so you wanna? And then his woman always says yes, while smiling, looking like a jack-o'-lantern. I even told her, honey, that video, though, isn't even the craziest I've seen. Mainly because they were sober. Craziest one I ever saw. I was cashiering at night. I was the only one up at the register, and it was somewhere around 3 o'clock in the morning. This couple came up with only one person behind them and bought the ring from me. And where I worked, we did not sell nice rings. And out of nowhere, he just goes, Can I have everyone's attention, please? You mean both of us? I love you, Tammy Lynn. I'm Tammy May. I'm not making that up. Tammy May. I honestly don't know what I would do without you. My guess is the same thing he does with her, which would be meth. So in front of God Almighty and everyone here, again, everyone here was me and one other guy who looked like he had just gotten off of his shift at a casino and wanted to go home. Will you marry me? Well, ain't you gonna get down on one knee? I can't. My bad knees are acting up. Again, I'm not making that up. Okay, well, sure, I'll marry you. Why the heck not? The only part of that I'm making up is that she said something other than heck. So, of course, he puts the ring on her finger. They had a kiss that I imagine tasted like cheap whiskey and cigarettes. And me and the guy there are just kind of like, okay, great. Can you guys move so he can check out and I can stop living this? But no. He looks around and goes, what? No applause? We just got engaged. Okay, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse us, my beautiful bride-to-be and I will have to have ourselves an adventure. By that, I'm guessing he meant jail. There was only one time my wife came up to me, showed me something, and I was a little surprised. But it wasn't what I saw. You ever see this? A woman wearing a belly shirt with way too much belly for it? You think I haven't seen that? Of course I've seen that. I see that literally every day. Most of the time as I'm walking in. The kind of places I work with the kind of customers I have, it's almost like that's their uniform. Sorry if that's mean, but let's face it, most of the people who wear belly shirts are people who don't understand they're for people without bellies. And of course I've told her, not only have I seen so many women wearing that, I've seen so many men wearing that. Okay, you can't have seen this. Someone sleeping on a bottom shelf? Yes, I've seen that. Again, at more than one different place that I've worked, several times. Yes, people do that. The bottom shelf where merchandise goes, people just lay down there and take themselves a little nap in the middle of the store. And no, despite what you want to believe, it's not usually homeless people. For some reason, every time they try to sleep in our store, they go find a bench or something. Just regular, random looking people find a shelf that we're not using at the moment and sleep there. Although the worst I've seen more than once, they didn't find some random shelf we weren't using at the moment. They just cleared it off themselves. Then there was the one that finally made her give up on trying to shock me with this stuff that she was always seeing. The one where she really thought she had me. She comes up to me all happy like, okay, this is it. No way you've seen this. Seen it. Really? Uh-huh. Few times. You've seen this. Yes. You've seen a girl walking her boyfriend on a leash? Yes. 3 times. At 3 different places that I've worked. I have seen a girl walking her boyfriend on a leash. And here's the crazy thing, honey. Twice, it's been a couple like that. In that picture, the kind of couple, the way they're dressed, they look like people who would be into something like that. The one that weirded me out the most was where you and I used to work. A girl came in, walked all over the store with her boyfriend on a leash, and looking at them, that was the only strange thing about it. The 2 of them did not look like the kind of people who would be into that. They looked very normal, with the exception that she's walking her boyfriend on a leash. Okay, I give up. No matter what I show you, absolutely none of it shocks you. Yeah, it doesn't, honey. Because you gotta remember, I've been in retail for almost 2 decades. Remember, this was a few years ago. There is really very little I have not seen. Between retail, restaurants, any customer service, we see crazy stuff all the time. To you, this stuff is interesting. To you, this is, OMG, I can't believe this. This is crazy. How are there people like this? But to me,
it was Tuesday.
So there you have it. That's my story video this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos, and leave a comment. Tell me some of the crazy crap you've seen working in customer service. Love you guys.